Hey, what is up? We are live. We are live. Been a little bit. Been a little bit since we've been on. Been a little bit since I've wowed. Here's my lovely thumbnail. Beautiful. It's this kid crying. I don't know why he's crying. I think it's something with Star Wars. I think it's when Rey Skywalker got killed or something. Or Kylo Ren. It's also great how I was able to find, let's see, 4 different videos or images where this kid's crying. I guess it's just become a thing for this kid. Sad. This kid's life being like the crying kid. Oh yeah, so last time I was up here, I was playing Harry Potter. Drinking a little bit. Drinking a little bit now. You gotta wash it down with brown. Or push it down with brown. Either or. Either or. Let's see. The one's gonna be on a 10. I am going to see if I can get in a BG in the meantime. In the extreme time. There you go. I'm logging in. The boner comedy thing is happening soon. If you're into boners or comedies or one friend's in UK, so I guess they're called knobcoms over there. It's the official title over there, knobcoms. Instead of rom-coms, you got knobcoms. What do I got in my bag? I got some crap. Sure do. Yeah, the other day I think I got a. I am pretty close to being fully epic. I'm pretty damn close. Pretty close. Not as close as I'd want. I'll say that. Let's see, let me get battleground. I got these earbuds in. They're not that good. Questions. I wonder if I should get some Apple earbuds for this. I don't even know if they'd be much better, but they they sound better. Like the quality of audio is better. That's what matters too, right? Come on. That's the part that matters the most. Quality of audio. I don't put my webcam on because I'm pretty much like Brendan Fraser from The Whale. Like when he's teaching his kids, he doesn't show that shit. I'm the same way. I ain't showing that. Ooh, 25-minute wait for that. Wow, what happened? That is a long ass queue. I really wouldn't mind just doing a level 1 to 10 because it's not hard to get to 10. What's that going to take? 30 minutes now? Like, really, how long do you think that actually takes to get from 1 to 10? Probably pretty quick. I'm going to ask Leland. He's going to say, like, I thought you could start at level 10. Do that for the 100th time. I think he knows it's getting to me. You can't start at level. Gotta know the rules, bro. Bro. Gotta know the rules, bro. Bro. Yeah, I was playing Harry Potter before. Fun game. It doesn't pull me in too much. Like I played it and I enjoyed it, but I didn't really feel like, oh, I have to go and play it again tomorrow, and I have to go play it. Like I'm into it. It didn't pull me in. Maybe it is just games too. It's like it could be games in general. I have a hard time getting into games. Like I have more funner when it's just we're here talking about boner comedies or the Oscars or other bullshit. It's where like I start to question, should Wizard Check be a podcast? Like pure only podcast. When I look in my heart of hearts, black alcoholic heart, I feel like it's a yes. Miss seeing some people on here. I haven't seen Dan Cast in a while. It's always fun to talk. Maybe he'll be on. Maybe he'll be up with talking with us. That would be very cool. His ears are itching probably right now. But of the games, I had a good time. I had a better time playing Harry Potter than Flight Simulator. Flight Simulator is fucking hard. That's like you're legitimately flying a plane. I didn't sign up to legitimately fly a plane. I just wanted to click the button, go, and then kind of be flying a little bit. It is, you have to know your instruments, you got to know all that shit. You can actually, I think, learn how to fly a plane through it. It is a legit flight simulator. I thought it was just some kind of, throwaway fucking Sims games or some bullshit. But no, it is not. Um, I mean, I didn't fully obtained a legal copy of Super Mario Bros. Movie, so I might check that out later. Totally legal copy, as much as I could. I got I got a rare Croatian Libya stream. Paid for it. They make it so you're actually in the movie theater with VR, which honestly would be really cool. I would be all I would be all into if there was a VR game, like VR way to watch movies. There probably is, and I don't know. There is a way. I know Dancast was talking about like do watch parties through Prime and through Twitch. We are live on Twitch. I never get anyone talking to us or anything. Twitch is like a a dead platform for us. We're too much boomers to get that shit. That's what I noticed. It's just not like ain't in the cards, babe. I am in the call. Waiting on Leon. This is gonna I can already tell you this is gonna be a long ass queue. 6 minute dungeon queue too. I really wouldn't be opposed to doing a level 10. I think it'd be fun. It would be fun. I would enjoy it. Pulling out this whiskey. Oh man, I went on a little bender. I had off for Good Friday. I drank most of the nights. I drank Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. Ugh. Now Tuesday night. I'm having the alcoholic breakdown here. That's the real transparency with the opening of these streams. But you know what? Right now, it is gonna be shot number 4. That's another thing. The tolerance is creeping up there. Used to really feel 2 shots. Now I just had 3 shots. I don't feel much. That ain't good. 3 shots, you should be feeling something. I feel like. Oh, at least something. Feeling tired. Yeah, I haven't seen Leon on here in a while, so that'd be interesting. He'll be on. It is a pain in the ass though to sign on to Twitch and rechange all the stuff, all that shit. They do not make that easy. It's a pain in the ass. Oh yeah, so one friend also is going through my boner list. We got a big list. We got a big compiled list. Yeah, that's going on. Doug actually had some other ones that he brought up. He brought up Howard and Kumar. He thought we were missing that. I I think I agree with him. It's definitely it's definitely boner com. I have to say it's like hands down still boner comedy. Might not be as obvious as others, but I would say I would say it's tons of boner stuff on Twitter though. Oh, this is interesting. I see someone posting about a Mario sequel. Who would play Wario, and then who would play Waluigi? And I like these picks. The one dude, Quarter Black Carrot, good streamer, good YouTuber, really good, funny dude. Um, recommends Dane DeVito as Waluigi. That seems perfect. And then, oh no, as Wario. And then Glenn Howerton or Dennis on Always Sunny as Waluigi. That'll be good. Yeah, some creepy shit going on here. Very creepy shit with very creepy shit with the Dalai Lama. You know, it's seems like every organized religion has this creepy shit to it. Yeah, and I want to say like you don't see so much with you don't see so much with Jewish stuff. Oh no, never mind. That has been there. There's been stuff with like brisses and shit, and yeah, no. There's been some creepy stuff with Jewish stuff. Not as much as Catholics, but to hear that Dalai Lama wanted his tongue sucked by a kid was fucking creepy. Creepy. That shit. That's the best way to say it. That ain't good. Ain't a good time there. You don't want that, man. You don't want that. What about you? Anyone out there listening to want their tongue sucked by the Dalai Lama? Or just suck the Dalai Lama's tongue? Oh, we were hitting a slow time. 25 minutes. 25-minute queue time for Battleground. The game is dead. Game is officially dead, yo. DED. Did. 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 Anyone's out there want to check out something good as far as media wise, check out Beef on Netflix. It was really fucking good. I'm still in the middle of it, but everything I've seen has been great. Steven Yeun, really good in the role. Very likable role. Oh, he's a good actor. He's a very likable actor. I think that's not easy to do. But super likable actor. Oh, that is the knock at the door right there. Knock at the digital door. Yo, what's up, man?
Hello?
Hey, how's it going?
You can hear me? Okay, cool.
You got that new mic?
Uh,
You didn't hook it up
for
yet.
me, no. I was just gonna use it for podcasting.
Oh,
I
okay. Well,
kind
you can
of.
use it for everything.
I mean, it's pretty big. It would be in the way of my video, like my monitors.
Well, you can tilt it. You know,
I
you
didn't
could
really
tilt.
need it for this. I mean, it's just like you know,
If
it's
we
not
do
like
that, if we do that one stream with the boner stuff, it'd be good if you had that.
yeah. All right,
Better
I'll do for
audio.
that. Yeah, because well, that I mean, this is like you know,
Big time, man. Got.
it's not like going for a Pulitzer here.
Oh yeah. Well, you got to be shooting for the Pulitzer, man. How's your article going? Are you gonna submit that to
It's
the?
just like real. It's like I feel like it's way too fucking long to
Yeah. When I
where
saw you had it open, I didn't read it, but when I saw you had it open at Doug's, it seemed really long.
no, I like separated that. That was I had like all right, so like my original idea was I was gonna go over like the history of um failed starters turn really good closers because I had when I first started playing fantasy I had this guy Andrew Miller all the time and he was really good and he was like a first overall pick as like a starter, but he
Hmm.
got hurt and he sucked and all this kind of shit and then he was like one of the best relievers for like 5 years in a row. But then I started getting into like all this old shit with like Raleigh Fingers and like people in the 70s and like then I realized that
No one wants to hear that.
It's like redundant. Like there's so
Yeah.
many. Every fucking closer is a failed starter because everyone comes up as a starter.
I
Nobody comes
wouldn't
up
go
as a closer.
I wouldn't go past the last 2 to 3 years.
Yeah, you know what? Well, I
Maybe even
think all
2.
we can choose a couple just to show like how it started, maybe. But I had like all these fucking people, and after a while, I was thinking like this is just
Or if you like talk
there's
about
no point in talking about half these motherfuckers. I mean,
yeah, if you talk about like a old guy like that, make it just be like opening sentence kind of bullshit, and that's the last you talk, like that kind of thing. You
no,
could
no, I
always,
think I'm gonna just leave that to like something separate. Right now, though, is I I tracked from last year to 2018 all these um SP eligible closer reliever types that I've
okay.
had, and there's not a lot of them. So like when you're good at finding them, it's really important because say like you're going against somebody who's doing the same shit as you,
Yeah.
as far as like stacking. If you have all the best ones in those slots,
Hmm.
there's nothing they can really do to make up for it.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And it also decreases the. Actually, I should put that in the article. Fuck. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to word that actually.
How much later did you guys stay up at Doug's? I was like exhausted when I left.
Oh fuck, man.
We're up till like 8 in the morning.
6.
Holy shit! Really?
Yeah. Well, I just like I saw like all the old
Damn.
games he had, and I was like, yeah, let's like check out what they go for on eBay and stuff. And then he went out to his garage and found like all this crazy, really rare shit. He's got some like uh old games that sell for $100 raw.
Yeah, and you might as well sell it because he's not gonna ever fucking turn it on again. Not gonna happen.
Well, the consoles are even more expensive because there's so few that work still.
Yeah, there's not many consoles that work. That is the case. I've sold a few of those, and they do go for good money.
Well, he said this, and I believe it. People will just buy broken ones. They don't even care. They just want to have it, or they just want the parts.
Yeah, no, I think people can fix it up,
You can. I remember
especially
there was
this
a point
level. Like,
where I had my
no,
Sega, and the guy was saying like you can either buy like try and buy like a new one or refurbish it, but there's like not any new ones really available. So
I mean, it's
to
pretty
try and
simple
fix one.
technology. I'm sure people figured out how to like make it into like make their
Yeah,
own
it's just like
Nintendo,
soldering, probably.
or even just like using old chips and shit. Like that kind of crap.
Yeah, from other um, consoles, and like
Yeah,
Frankenstein together.
I mean, I think you can make your own console. Oh, well, you can. You can make raspberry. You can put Raspberry Pi inside that thing, and make it. It's just like honestly, just like a case. You can make your like your whole thing just be a case, and then you have Raspberry Pi inside there, and you can load an emulator. Kind of like how, and it's the same thing. Probably a whole guide on how to do it. Really, probably not even that complicated. But then I don't know how. I don't know, man. It's hard to get those things to work because TVs don't even have that input anymore. You have to have that, like the yellow, white, red cables. Doesn't really exist. You have to have old TV, which I think is how a lot of people play those things, or it is just
Uh,
for fun to have
yeah,
it, I guess.
this guy that I watched that like buys and sells old vintage stuff. He has like multiple old like TVs and different ways of like testing if this consoles work anymore.
Yeah, you got to
Not
have like,
rare, but like when he's already bought it and goes home.
oh yeah, you got to have that. I forget what it's called, a C something CDT or something TV. One of those ones that are like that. They're like the bubbly ones. Getting in a battleground right now. Got into worse song. See how it goes. Yeah, Doug had some when I was over there the other day before, like I think what are we over there on Monday? I was over there on Saturday. He had some ones that we forgot. We don't have Harold and Kumar on the list.
Yeah, we did. That's just something we talked about. Maybe we forgot to put it down, but we
Yeah, it's
talked
not on
about
the
it
list. There's
when
a
we
couple
first
that
started.
there's a couple he brought up that were not on the list, and I was like, oh shit, they're not on there.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely good to have like outside help and opinions because there's probably tons of shit we didn't think about. I mean, a lot of the list was the first like realization of doing it, and then a lot of it, I don't think we even written like we didn't have written down. We just podcasted it. I
Yeah,
mean, not podcasted, streamed it.
right.
I know somebody brought that shit up. I mean, he's Van Wilder, fucking
Van.
even he has a cameo in the first movie when they're doing the shit in the
Who?
ER.
Who does?
Uh,
Ryan Reynolds.
yeah,
I didn't know he had a cameo in Harold and Kumar. Does he?
yeah, you did. We saw it in theaters.
Yeah, I don't remember Ryan Reynolds in it.
Yeah, it's when they go to the hospital
Oh
and
yeah,
he ends
he's
up
fucking
doing
the
like
gay
surgery on somebody, and
gay
then he's
brother's
trying to
boyfriend.
hit on him a little bit. He's like this weird, like passive, like
No, he's
attraction to Kumar, and then his dad comes out and his brother, and like they berate him, and then they leave.
no, it's that his Ron Reynolds thinks that Kumar's brother, and Kumar's brother is in like a gay relationship with this guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was the whole thing. It was like he was obviously with the
I
brother.
always I didn't pick up on that. I just thought he just was impressed by his performance as a surgeon,
No,
and he
he
got
was
attracted to it.
no, he was like he's obviously with the brother, and like
Oh,
Kumar
damn,
and the
that's a good
dad both
subplot I
don't
did
know that
not
he's
pick up
gay.
on.
It's like a reveal.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's probably not cool with the dad. You know, I don't think he'd like that.
Right. Well, that was the thing. It was like, and Kumar didn't know. But then, meanwhile, Cal Penn is gay. Just came out like a year ago. Has like a husband for like the years.
Oh,
I'm not really surprised at that one.
I don't even know who you even said just now.
Cal Penn, he's Kumar.
Oh, okay.
The other dude I think was in that
I
shitty.
didn't know his real name. I just knew him as Kumar.
Oh yeah, Cal Penn. Not really.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's certain people or like roles where, you know, I
Not a
don't
lot
care how many
there.
Oscars Justin Penn has won. He'll be Spicoli forever.
Oh yeah, you think so? He's not Harvey Milk, do you?
No.
I think he had a better performance in Fast Times. He was good in Fast Times.
Well, um, he's in it, but he's barely in it. It's just his scenes are very memorable. It's sort of like Matthew McConaughey in Dazed and Confused. You know,
Oh
he's like
yeah,
not
yeah.
in it very much, but the parts that he's in seem to overshadow
Definitely.
the people with like regular roles and stuff.
Oh, definitely. I mean, he's. I
Wait, Dazed and
mean,
Confused, is that a boner comedy?
I don't really think so. That's a stoner comedy almost more. I would put
I
it
know,
more in the
but
stoner realm.
uh,
There's a
it
difference,
feels like
man.
it could
There's a
be
big
proto.
difference there
I don't
because
know.
there's definitely stoner
Is that one you really
comedies.
want to leave off the list, or like even worth mentioning?
That's a whole other category. You can go with Cheech and Chong. You can go with
Yeah, but like
How
stoner and
to
boner,
Kumar
I feel
goes
like
into
stoner
that.
and boner is like a something we should try and have like a discussion on. You know, like
Well, I mean, most of
there's
these movies
they're
are putting
definitely
in.
connected, but it's like where do you draw the lines?
Well, most of these movies that we're putting in, I feel like probably do have some sort of weed reference as well. You know, like a lot of them do. I'm trying to think. Does American Pie have weed in it? I don't think it does. That one might not. I mean, Van
Uh,
Wilder does, right? I don't really remember Van Wilder. I just assume it does because it's college. But then, yeah, when you got the stoner comedies, you got Cheech and Chong, you have How High, you have that Chappelle movie. You know, it's a thing. You got Pineapple Express. Days Confused. I guess there's not that many stoner comedies. They're there. Kind of potentially even put like Kevin Smith stuff there.
he tries, but I don't think there's enough.
Well, he wasn't
There's
really
like
a
not a lot of
stoner when that he was
weed.
doing all that shit. He wasn't really a stoner during those times. He's like a stoner now. Like vegan stoner now.
Uh,
Yeah, he looks like emaciated. He looks really bad.
well, he's always looked really bad, so it's not a huge departure.
Yeah. I think he still has jorts though. He's still got the jorts. He's kept up the look.
Yeah, I mean, someone's got to keep that market alive.
Oh
Probably
yeah.
him and I don't know. You never know. Like the way fashion works, jorts could be huge again. You
I
know,
think they
you
are
don't want to
big.
buy a bunch up now and just hold them.
Well, nothing's like good pair of denim, man, you know. Have you seen Righteous Gemstones? You know about the character Denim?
I saw the first season and then it got taken off. Uh, HBO got taken off Apple TV.
So you know about
So
Denim.
I have to watch it on Plex or something else.
You know about Denim or no? Because I just saw Mandalorian and Denim is in that. Weird little part. That is that show went really downhill. It really wasn't bad at first, and then it's just like this is bad. Lizzo and Jack Black are like in the giving Lizzo like multiple lines is just such a bad idea.
In what?
She's in the Mandalorian.
Oh,
Yeah, it was like really bad. It's just embarrassingly bad. I mean, like kind of pre this, it wasn't anything to really like super scoff at. Now it's like terrible and dumb. It was never this dumb. It's interesting watching it because it just feels very dumb. John Favreau, I think, has lost it. Ever, I guess
you ever have it?
Yeah. I mean, I'd say I kind of thought he's pretty good. I mean, the first
From
Iron
what?
Man is really good. He was good at
In
doing the Iron
relation
Man.
to in relation to a bunch of shitty superhero movies. I mean, it's not that hard
Yeah.
of a bar to clear.
I mean, I think that one kind of was a bit above it. A lot of them.
I'm not saying it's not better. I'm saying it's like not like they all are pretty fucking bad. You
I
know,
liked his
they're like
movie he did
mediocre
called Chef.
watches.
I don't know if you ever seen Chef. It wasn't bad.
I did, yeah. I saw that with Sofia Vergara and what's his name? The guy from Ant Man.
Yeah, I liked Chef. Thought that was pretty good. I think he's a decent filmmaker. I think even again like the first season, second season, even first season of Mandalorian was good. Second season was like pretty good. Could have ended there, would have been fine. Now it's just kind of crap. Are you signing on WoW or what are you doing?
Yeah. Hold on. Is there an update?
Probably. I think it was a quick one. Something kind of quick. Just got a bad loss right there.
Yeah, there's an update.
Yeah, I think there was like 2 updates since the last time you went on, at least.
Sonic is pushing a new double cheese stack onion burger.
Ugh.
It looks absolutely disgusting. I think they're
That was
fucking
like,
horrible.
that really was, that's such a, I mean, I remember we went a couple times because it was like a novelty being new, but it is a fucking shitty, it's like one of the worst ones.
Yeah, it's. I think they're really cheap, shitty food. Like even like when I think cheap, shitty food, I think like McDonald's, but they're way worse than that.
Yeah, but I actually have to
They
say,
so
I
like
still put up McDonald's as one of the worst of those. I think McDonald's is really one of the
no,
worst of
McDonald's
those.
actually has good fries and their breakfast shit is okay.
Yeah, but everything
Their
else, that's
burgers are
not,
disgusting.
yeah, that's what I mean, but that's like that's the minority of their food. You know, like,
Oh, okay. So if you're just like ranking burgers, I would say
yeah,
it'd probably be like
ranking burger, because it
Wendy's,
is a burger
maybe.
chain. You know, like you have to admit it is both. All these things are
No,
burger
burger. I don't
chains.
like that frame broiled
Oh, I
fucking
think they have.
shit.
I actually think they have one of the better burgers because it's like a real grilled burger.
No, I know. I'm not saying like the
But it's
quality's
the
bad. I
meat
just
is
think
still,
that
yeah.
that smoky taste is not something I really like.
I mean, if you're gonna, I guess, pick the best burger out of like the big ones, it's probably Wendy's.
I agree. I think it's Wendy's, and
Probably
also
is.
their
Seems like
if we
they
get to
care
like
a
all
little
the
bit
baked
more.
potato shit, I like all their like weird baked potato stuff they do.
Yeah. I mean, but then of course you can go get a burger from like the other places that are better. Like the
No,
other.
I know that's a whole other
That
like
doesn't count.
tier though. I'm just talking like base level bad fast food. Like I don't think you can lump like Shake Shack or Five Guys or Smash Burger into
No,
that
you
type of
probably can't. I've never
level.
had Shake Shack though. I have no clue what that is. I know of it, but
Well,
I
they
don't know what
just
it's like.
charge like $10 more than what you're getting, and it's like a little bit better.
Yeah, that's like the other ones too. They're all like kind of
And
expensive.
their fries are steak fries. I prefer the stringy, thin McDonald's fries, like well done, where they get it like crispy and shit.
I
You
don't,
know what
I kind
McDonald's
of
should
like
do?
all fries. I feel like are pretty good. I don't have much of an opinion on fries.
McDonald's should have a burger where the buns are just made out of like congealed deep fried fries.
Yeah, like a fry burger. See,
Yeah,
you're onto
fry
something
burger.
there.
Has that happened?
I don't think so.
I'm sure
I
it
could
has
see
and
that working
failed.
though.
No, it probably came out and like people hated it and they never used it again. Otherwise, it's too obvious to not do.
That's true.
It's funny, like people probably pay like, you know, a ton of money to have all these marketing backgrounds. I just summed up like the next 5 years of their marketing strategy.
It's just there's so many like, it is true. There's just so many better, like they're like almost like, like Bubba or Chipotle or other things. There's so many better little other places than the big fast food places now. Surprised that they still do all right.
Well, you're talking like Taco Bell is terrible.
Oh yeah, yeah, really bad.
Where I live, like there's so much like really really good Mexican, Spanish, whatever like everything around that. To eat that would be like almost disgraceful, you
Yeah,
know.
it's terrible. I mean, I can't remember the last time I had it, but I just remember it's like their meat tastes like sand or something. It's weird.
And every time I like see their commercials and then I get it, it's so like
It's a very
I don't know how to
soggy,
put it.
gross kind of thing.
Yeah, but no,
It's
I
the
don't know how to put it.
soggiest
Like
of the fast foods.
like when I see like McDonald's or like Burger King or whatever commercials, I know like what I'm getting when I get it, but they feel almost like more deceitful in their presentation because when you get it, it really is like an old, soggy, shitty mess
Yeah,
with like no seasoning,
and it's like
you
as they
know?
gave it, it's like soggy when they give it to you. It's not even like you like waited a little bit. It's like soggy the moment it gets handed to you. It's not even like,
That's the nice thing about the fries, man. They literally go from the fryer to a like plastic cup basket thing, and you're good.
Well, it's something that can last a little
That
longer,
tortilla is
like
probably sitting in some wrap for like 20 fucking minutes before you even ordered it.
yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's gross. I think actually the better ones for Taco Bell is the hard shell ones because I feel like they're not as soggy. Like at least it's like still crispy because they can't really. They'll make that soggy too. Actually, I've had that be soggy as well. Also, another thing they do that's all right is they have decent taco sauces. That's the only thing I really remember being like okay with them that they had taco sauces.
Yeah, you know what I did?
Wouldn't mind taking that and put on a real taco, like not theirs.
No, I was gonna say like I remember
They probably sell it now
we
too,
go
right?
to uh we go to Greg's when he lived in Hightstown, and we take taco sauces and make Mexican pizzas, which was just like a tortilla with cheese and sauce on top of it. No meat at all, just cheese and sauce.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw someone talk about it was like a taco lasagna thing. It actually looked pretty good.
We'll watch the video on taco pizza, and you said it looked kind of
Yeah,
weird.
well,
I
I don't
agree.
know.
It's like hard to
It's not
hard to.
pizza. I wouldn't call it pizza. It's just something else.
I
That's
just
like
think
my
like
issue with
putting
that.
lettuce on something that's hot is a bad combination because the greens just wilt and become soggy. They don't
Yeah.
translate. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna do that, you have to like cook the dough, put everything down cold, heat it, and then at the end, like the very end, you put the lettuce on and
Yeah.
salsa.
Oh yeah. It's got to be at the end. It's got to be like right before you eat it. Like that's why I had a homemade. I had a homemade chicken taco today. You ever had ground chicken?
Probably, yeah.
It's kind of I don't know. I'm not. I don't know if I don't know if I like it or not. It's weird. It looks like brains in
Ground
the
chicken.
ground chicken.
You've had it whether you've known it or not. Probably.
Well, have you ever
It's like
made your own?
standard like
Have you ever
meat
made your own
shit. They just
tacos at
grind
home?
everything up.
Have you ever made your own tacos at home with like a pack of beef or something?
Not me, but like growing up, my mom would make tacos.
Well, there is also ground chicken like the same way as the beef, and it just doesn't come out the same. The texture's a little different, a little weirder, but it's still pretty
It's kind
good.
of like a chicken cheesesteak compared to a regular cheesesteak.
Yeah, it's different. I wouldn't say it's. I would definitely say I like if you're gonna make it at home. I like actually I would cut it with pork. Get some ground pork and ground beef in there together. It's good. Same with like a meatball. Making meatballs, gotta have like pork and beef together. It's a way to do it. That's the secret. Beef can get dried out. You make like home. Do you make Do you cook like much like stuff, or do you stick to like certain stuff you know how to cook?
I just buy really cheap stuff, uh, like lentils and uh,
Well, meat's now
pasta
not
and
cheap at
rice,
all. Meat's
and I
really
can buy a
expensive.
bulk.
Yeah, just a lot of carbs with pasta and shit. It is good always though.
Well, it's vegetable pasta, so it's definitely still high, but there's supposedly supposed to be more protein and vitamins involved, but
Oh,
it could be, I don't even know. It could be like a complete placebo.
there
I
is a
just feel
good
like eating like
there is a
human
good
feces.
chickpea pasta. It's called bonsai pasta. It's chickpea based.
Yeah, I've
Pretty
tried
good.
chickpea.
Not
Um,
bad.
it's definitely heartier. They're like more dense.
Yeah. So yeah, do you think Dave's gonna ever have time to do this boner thing?
Well, he seems to want to do it.
Yeah, it's true. I think it's something that might get him in the door. I don't know if I agree with what he's saying here.
Get what?
Get him. It could get him in the door. This kind of boner stuff.
Get him in the door.
Yeah, to do this kind of stuff. Boners will get
What do you
somebody
mean
in.
by that? Get
So
him in the
they'll,
door.
to get them in to do some kind of podcasting or some kind of talk streaming and all that stuff.
Oh, I don't
But
know.
there's a
He
time
should go back
difference.
to animating.
Oh, I don't think he's gonna do that.
We need
You need like a lot of time for that. He does not have that much time.
we need a Weekend at Bonerman's like feature length animated film produced by Disney.
That might take him like if he had to do it by himself, that'd take him like 15 years to do it all on Paint. Maybe more.
Yeah, because when you
That could be-
you don't have like a whole like workforce.
he should have started around like the early 2000s. He probably would have almost been done with it now. He started in like 2005. He could have been close to finishing it now. He should have made that a thing. Have Weekend at Bonerman's be a whole thing.
It shouldn't be live action. I feel like Weekend at Bonerman's has to be animated. It's too easy to be scripted. Not easy, but like I feel like that's not how that wasn't his original intention.
Oh, how's those carts from Doug? Are they any good?
Yeah.
Did you guys smoke anymore? Or was it just that one?
Well, we smoked that elongated joint thing, and then about 4 to 5 bong bowls, but the bowl was very small.
Oh, so it's like
So
a hit each kind of thing
it
in
was
each
like
bowl.
it was like 2 to 4. Yeah.
That's
And
honestly that doing like a bong hit is kind of the way to smoke weed. It's like probably the best way to
but
smoke weed.
we both know like how to hit it to where you don't light the whole fucking thing. You light like a section of it,
Yeah,
and
but
then you
whoever's
hit
getting
it.
the first hit is getting the better hit. That's the truth of the matter.
That's fine. I let him hit it. I don't need to like blow my brains out like that. I
I
just
mean, I
want
know
to
how Doug is. He's gonna get that. He's gonna get that green hit, as they call it. Green hit. I remember that. Back in the day, I knew all about THC. Been a long time. I'm past that. I've grown up now. Honestly, I don't think so. It's one of those things I'll always support people that smoke weed. I have no problem with that. I don't get why people have an issue with weed. Stupid.
Well, for a long time, I think it was
Because it was legal, I
based on
guess.
political shit, and then they realized there's too much money to be made to hinder it,
Oh yeah.
and then now it's just like whatever. Like nobody even cares.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, oh, dude, Doug was also telling me about how cheap things have gotten. It's crazy. Like he's
Yeah,
getting like,
what I spent $500 on like a year and a half or so ago was 250.
wow,
But
that,
you would
yeah,
think it'd be
damn.
worse given the inflation rates and the
Yeah, I
economy
saw you
tanking
got
and
like
all
a
that.
bunch. How long will that last you? That'll last you a while, right? Those things go
Yeah,
pretty
I
quick
don't.
though.
It's not. It's not physical, you know.
Yeah, but they go pretty quick. Those carts. They're not as like they're deceiving. They feel like they're more than they are.
Well, it's hard to track because it's not like you're packing a bowl. You're just looking at liquid in a vial.
Doug was telling me about getting $17 Ace. He just got that like the other day. Like that's ridiculous. That's getting to be like California stuff. Like I've heard about people getting, California dispensary weed that's, well, even when I was in Denver, there was this one place that had shit on special and you get $25 Ace. but 17 is fucking crazy. Stuff that like I've seen people spend $70 for on dispensaries. I've spent $70 for on dispensaries. Like,
Hmm. Yeah, I just had to eat. I'm gonna have to eat like all this bullshit. $600 fucking like what is this crap? Like what is this for?
what are you talking about? Oh, what do you mean $600? I don't get
This
it.
$600 claim.
What about it? What do you mean? They gave you $600, or you had to spend $600?
No, if you make more than $600 outside of like, you know,
Oh yeah, they want you to have a 1099 then, right? Something like that.
yeah,
Tax shit.
like, this is like opening up so much more bullshit and work I'm gonna have to do because if I really want to do my tax well, I need to then show all like my losses and stuff and have it um
Yeah, that's what's fucked up. Is like you might get six hundred
have it
dollars, but what if
show
you
up as
spent
like
six hundred
a
dollars?
write off, you know, because I want my buy-ins to be excluded from earnings because it's not really money made. It's neutral. So
Right?
I'm gonna report all that kind of shit, and then I'm gonna report all the leagues that I did that didn't make money and lost.
Are you
I'm
gonna
gonna report
report
all
that
that
though?
shit. Yeah, I can. I listen. Yo, this group is horrible, bro. What the fuck is going on? Are we wiping?
Oh my god,
Yo, let's
I'm
just
not.
leave
I'm not wiping. I'm fucking still alive. I can tank this shit.
because no one's on you yet.
No, I've been
They're all
killing it.
on
Everything's
you.
been on me the whole time. I went ahead. I was ahead. Maybe it's because I went too far ahead.
Yeah, who's the healer, man? This guy's fucking out of it.
Probably the healer just sucks. I'll tank it. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I think I'm at that level too with my gear that I could probably tank this whole thing.
Yeah, but you can't heal.
Yeah, but I don't even really need it because I got that one heal for me, and I have the shell, so I think I could kill a boss with just using my stuff. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it right now.
I just pumped all my shit out right now.
Yeah, you're
Can
doing
you
pretty good.
link me?
Yeah, I'll do the link right after. Let me see.
You know, if I don't see it, it's like it never happened.
Yeah, you
Man,
did
you're
like
fucking broken. You
yeah
got like this. What's your eye level? I'm 73.
77.
Oh shit. Okay. Mm.
I think I got like when I got something recently.
What the
Last time
fuck?
I was
Are you solo and shit off
no the
screen?
last time you were remember you were like kind of just we were talking about the boner stuff, but I still did I did like a dungeon. I ended up getting like two
Yeah, I
epics that
want to
night.
talk more about boner stuff.
Everybody does, man. Everyone likes boners.
No, I mean like fuck. Wow. Like let's.
No,
I
yeah,
want to like work on boner stuff.
I'm kind of also even just like I'm kind of more on board with like even maybe just making this a podcast where we just talk about other crap and don't talk about like I mean I like gaming, but sometimes it's just not as I don't know.
No, I'm not a
It's
gamer, man.
fun.
Like I'm
I'm
not a
kind of
gamer. I'm more of a cinephile.
yeah. Although you know it's funny, well not not the past WoW stream, but one before it, for some reason has 567 views. Like one of our things have just I don't know, maybe it was like maybe it got thrown in the algorithm the right way or something, but it just got a bunch of views. It's doesn't really make any sense. Why?
No, I mean when I look back on like old G&G shit, a lot of the stuff made no sense. You know, like I feel like it could be just some weird randomized peak of interest that we were not aware of. I don't know.
Yeah, but it is true though. I feel the same way about gaming. Like I'm just not like I played the Harry Potter game and I liked it, but I had no like I didn't wake up the next day being like, oh, I got to play that game more. You know, it's like
You want to hear
I don't
something
know,
fucked up?
it doesn't hit me like it used
After
to.
like working on this article and being all in just like all these stats and spreadsheets and stuff, I started to have instead of like wow dreams, like Excel dreams, where I was like inside of all the formulas and spreadsheets and stats, just like seeing them, almost like
Oh God, that
ingrained in my
ain't good,
brain,
man.
like a sunburn or something.
Oh jeez.
Dude, this guy sucks, man. I'm healing him.
I think it's funny. He's
Royo.
everyone else isn't that bad. This group's isn't that bad. The healer's just bad. The tank's okay.
I mean, I'm confused. Shouldn't I mean the healer doesn't do anything else than that.
Yeah, it's not that hard a position. It's like all you gotta do is heal. Maybe he's just doing damage, but he's really actually, you know what? Never mind, he is. He's doing second most damage overall. Maybe he's
Oh,
just cute as yeah, he's actually doing damage more. I mean, we're not gonna have this boss phase, so then you kind of know it's like pretty good.
can you check my
There,
damage on the last boss?
let's see. You did better than the last one. You had 6.7. You had 5.7 before, and that one had 6.2.
So like half. What the fuck are you doing? It's so fucked up, man.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
telling you, it's just straight up being a hunter is just absurd. And it's funny
why
because
does
I
the
remember
fucking need to make it so broken? Like,
I'm
can
not
we
doing shit.
balance it out to where we're like 8?
I feel like honestly, even if I just did auto shoot, I'd probably be still up there. I could do an
I
experiment of
really
that.
went all out on that shit and still couldn't even come close. That's embarrassing.
I'll auto
I
shoot the
hope it's
next
different in
boss.
PvP. You know,
It
that's
could
all.
be.
I'm hoping
This
like
is
PVE is not my setup.
could be that. I mean, I'm just gonna auto shoot. That's all I'm gonna do is auto attack, and let's see how I do. No, you're up. You're beating me.
Phasing on this fucking fight. What the fuck?
Well, I hardly like did anything on that. So let me link that. You did the most there. I was just on auto
Everybody
shot.
left.
I was on auto shot there. That was just my regular like just clicking one.
Yeah, without any boost or
Well, no, I
trinkets.
did do a trinket. I had a trinket on, but I just did that.
No racial.
No, I actually my racial's not up, so I didn't have that. I opened up with an arcane shot just to get the auto shot going. So one arcane shot, rest auto. But yeah, I know it's like almost like I'd almost rather do a podcast type thing, or kind of like what we do, where we have like articles open and just talk about that shit. Probably be more interesting. Did you see the girl who's playing the Little Mermaid?
Yeah.
I feel bad for her.
When's that coming out?
Oh God, I don't know. I'm not up with it like that. It's one of those things I'll never see it. I'll complain about it, but I'll never see it. Like there's all these people that complain about it being a black, girl, but they're never gonna fuck. They're never gonna watch this movie. Who's actually going to watch this movie? It's like little kids. Like Doug's cousin is gonna watch that movie. She was saying all this stuff about how they're trying to push, like, she's 11 years old and was saying how they're trying to push this gay and race agenda, and like she knew that at 11 years old that Hollywood is trying to like push you into something. It's like pretty bad, pretty obvious when an 11-year-old knows the plan.
For a Disney run Little Mermaid African American reboot.
Well, Ariel is black. Everyone else, I think, is white.
No, I know, but like when you go to show up for casting, do you know that's what you're going for?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if it was like The Wiz or not. I know that. I know. I'm sure when they went into The Wiz, they knew what they were doing.
The Wiz?
Yeah, The Wiz.
Oh fuck that Michael Jackson.
What's
Yeah.
her name? Who's the main girl? She's the Supreme, right? His like his muse, Diana Ross. Is Diana Ross? Yeah, it's Diana Ross.
Plays Dorothy.
Richard Pryor is the Wizard of Oz in that. It's kind of an interesting role. That movie always scared me as a kid.
The Wiz.
Yeah, not just because of the black stuff, but I mean that didn't help. But yeah, it didn't help. But just definitely like the urban setting to it was kind of scary, and just the way they made like like all the monsters sort of look was kind of creepy. That always freaked me out. And even just like the way Michael Jackson's dressed and his like lankiness was always kind of scary. Like you can really see how lanky he is. What's that? 19. Oh, that's 1978. That was while he was actually black. Still. He was still black then. And I remember I read the book of this guy Sidney Lumet. He's a director. Have you ever heard of him?
Yeah, he did 12 American Man and
Yep.
Dog Day Afternoon, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, he talked about all those
Al
movies.
Pacino as a early trans bank robbery movie
Yeah.
where his fake, his like
He's good. He was a good director. He was definitely one of those classical kind of movie directors. Not super like stylized either, which was nice.
you know who's
Like
also in that?
straight up director. Oh, he did
This is
Serpico too, by the way. Serpico's a
weird
big one.
stat, but the guy that was also in Dog Day Afternoon was
Oh,
only in 3
Caviezel?
movies
Caviezel,
and
right?
won an Oscar for all 3 movies.
Yeah, what's his name?
David Cavili.
Yeah, that's it.
He's in
John Cazale.
Godfather.
John Cazale or Cazale.
Keith David.
Oh, Keith David's always good. I always like him. They Live is up there for, that's definitely one of my favorite John Carpenter things. But I don't know, John Carpenter's got a lot of good stuff. He's a pretty good range of movies.
Oh shit.
Like The Thing is awesome.
Fuck. I just had Xander Bogaerts hit a 2-run home run upper deck.
He like bogarted a joint or something.
Fuck.
How many runs? Yeah, a grand slam. Does anyone get grand slams anymore? Is that a thing anymore or no?
Yeah, I had a motherfucker against me have this guy in the Rangers hit a grand slam against me.
Oh, that sucks.
Fucking this motherfucker he hit like 220, 2 home runs, 20 so misses every year, but can't hit for shit. No
Ugh,
average.
that's annoying.
Fucking
Was it that Jewish guy, the the Bear Jew guy? Does he still play?
uh well once I tell you his name, it'll give away. Um
Who's the Bear Jew guy though? I remember his name. Does he still play? I remember his nickname.
no no
He's done.
oh, are you talking about Ryan Braun or
No,
Paul
no.
Goldschmidt?
Goldsmith. That's it. Maybe it was Goldsmith.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Was he? Is he the Bear
Yeah, that
Jew?
motherfucker won me a lot of money, like 4 years ago. Yeah, Paul Goldschmidt. He was on Arizona, and then St. Louis, and fuck. No, I'm talking about
Does he still go by the Bear Jew?
I don't know when
Was did he
I
ever
don't know
approve
where
of that?
I feel like I vaguely heard him attribute to that, but
No,
I
I'm
didn't
looking it
know
up.
like
It's I searched the Bear Jew baseball. It's legitimately his nickname.
that's awesome.
Legitimately, yeah. It's not just you saying it. It's like multiple people said. I see it like Reddit posts
No, the guy I've been talking
saying,
about is Adolis Garcia, who's on the Rangers, the Texas Rangers.
"Oh God, I've never heard."
Yeah, he's
Sounds like
like
a criminal, like an M13 criminal or something.
he was like a career minor leaguer up until the last 2 years. Oh,
Well, that's the thing is
uh,
you start hitting
uh,
home runs, and they don't give a shit what like they'll bring you up in a second. That's baseball.
yeah. I remember when everyone was like out of their mind on steroids and hitting 80 home runs a year.
Yeah, I'm sure they're still doing that.
Wasn't that long
No,
ago?
I'm sure there's still. You just find a way. Probably what you do is you do it.
Yeah, you
You
don't think there's just like a different version of that they're doing?
no,
Like
there
Aaron
are.
Judge. Aaron
No,
Judge
I think
is that.
he's just kind of like naturally really big though too. You know, it's like you really
Yeah, that's
wonder.
what they want you to think.
I don't know when someone's that big and they hit the ball. I don't know. There's that too, but it was like people that weren't that big that were hitting. Who was the other guy? Sammy Sosa wasn't like. Was he? And I guess he was kind of jacked up. They all. Yeah, I mean Mark McGuire was, but it made it fun.
It's not even them. There were like so many other people that you forgot about or never even realized were doing the same
But
thing
the Yankees were all
too.
clean. Like they were
Like
all clean.
Rafael Palmero.
I mean, the Yankees were always clean. They had Andy
Do
Pettit.
you remember him?
Yeah, I mean Andy Pettit never did anything.
Oh well, it's a little different for pitchers
No, I'm
because
joking. I think he got caught. I think he got caught with steroids.
no, I know he did, but I'm just saying like it's different for hitters than it is for pitchers because hitters it like factors into home runs. Pitchers it factors into like injury recovery and innings pitched.
Yeah, I
So
mean I get that
it's really not
too.
that glamorous at all, and you still get caught.
Yeah, I mean that is the thing. Is it's like if you're taking it to recover, that's not that bad. Really
No,
not a big
the
deal.
majority of it was like Alex Rodriguez going 40-40 on the Rangers and then getting paid to buy on the Yankees. You
Well,
know,
how else was he gonna get J Lo to blow him if he wasn't doing that? So come on, you can't blame the guy. You ain't gonna get Jenny.
uh,
You ain't gonna get Jenny from the block if you're just hitting 10 home runs a year.
you can get Janny from the block.
Was that?
What do we do here? Should we just hide?
What do you mean hide?
Hey, let me get in your bike.
You let them deal with this. Someone's got to pull this guy. Like people never do this right. You got to pull both these things, and then someone has to kill them with the balls. They got to like
The
Fred
tank.
Flint's. Yeah,
It's not
then
someone. It's the tank does.
yeah, but then someone's got to kind of Fred Flintstone them.
Do you remember Halle Berry was in the Flintstone movie?
Yeah, she was really hot in that.
Yeah. Uh,
She was definitely really hot in
really,
that movie.
really hot.
Like I remember always being super attracted to her in that. That was one of those. I'd say that's actually the
Well,
most
not only
attractive I've ever
that,
been to
I
her.
mean, she had a lot of shit.
I would say that was the most I've ever been attracted to her. Was that? Then I don't know. She's okay.
You ever see Boomerang?
I've never seen. Are you talking about Swordfish?
No, Boomerang is a movie. Eddie
I've never seen
Murphy, I
Boomerang.
think, wrote and had produced for him with her as the um, uh, supporting part, and um, Robin Tunney's in it, who uh, Mike
Robin
Tyson was
Tunney.
with for a little bit, and she was in Blank Man, which is one of my favorite
Oh, okay. Yeah, I love
superhero
Blank
movies of
Man.
all time. I think Blank Man is like one of the most underrated, really good fucking VHS like you're gonna see.
No, I think the best
You know,
superhero
like
movies are. I would legitimately say, as far as me, yeah, Blank Man and I like The Incredibles. I think those are the two movies as far as superhero movies I like the most.
yeah, The Incredibles. Yeah, that's where I wanted to get into like all that kind of I for the most part I wanted to do like hand drawn, and then I realized at a certain point it's like not, it's
And
not
what's her
happening.
name? The last, like the wife, has a very. I like her. What's her name? She's got a very hot voice. It's very weird.
Oh, so
Her
you
voice.
like The Incredibles because you're attracted to the mom?
Yes.
You got a mommy Incredibles complex going.
Well, not. Yeah. I mean,
Mommy Milker?
I've always liked the milfs. Speaking of which, I have to finish MILF Manor, man. I have to figure out what happens with Jose. Who does he choose?
I don't know. Is he gonna die? Like, what's on the line right now?
Nothing. I think nothing's online. You know, it's one of those shows that I guess you really can't do a season two because everyone knows that like the
I just
concept
got
is
stunned, by the way.
there's nothing
Piece of shit.
shocking because you know it's gonna be your sons there.
What was the damage done on that boss fight? That horrible boss.
Let me link it.
And no
That's
one's getting any epics. This is some bullshit. I don't even care if like other people get epics. You know, I just want to. Wow, I suck.
no,
Damn.
I think those two guys ahead of you actually are pretty good. They're I think
No, I'm
they're
just bad.
twinks.
I'm
Like,
not built for PVE. I'm trying to go PvP. Just we gotta like gear to it.
by the way, I didn't have anything popped on that. I
No
had
pops.
no trinket, no racial.
Do you have a macro?
I do, but I just didn't have it set up. I didn't have it going right there.
What's your macro?
Oh, I mean, no, I don't have macro. I just kind of click things.
Okay.
I don't do that shit, man. See, I don't use macros and I top the damage. That should let you know
What do you
right
mean?
there.
You know, like coding and shit. You
Yeah,
code.
but I mean, I don't need to because I can only use one trinket at a time because the other one gets used. And then my racial.
But you know coding.
I don't really
Just
know
linking
coding.
shit.
I know some
Lincoln.
HTML.
You play with Lincoln logs.
I've Lincoln logged for sure.
I've built some really abstract like art installations that are not like they're like borderline inhabitable, and I'm wondering if that's a new housing market to go for, to where people
Maybe.
buy a space and the entire time they question whether or not they can actually live inside of it.
I have to say that like art installation shit is like the lamest shit in the world. Like I saw someone doing like strings across the wall. It
Oh
was
shit,
just
we
like
pulled all the you
I I hate that.
all the creeps.
No, I know. I knew I couldn't get around them. I was just trying to see if I could. Wow, we killed them really quick. This group is actually pretty good.
Well, I'm a cat, so
This Moho, the orc shaman is ridiculous. By the way,
what?
Moyo or whatever. The
Uh,
shaman, Mojol,
I don't know. Yo,
Majol, Brijol.
yeah, but Adam,
Yeah, he's damaged. Dime a dozen.
nobody's getting shit.
Yeah, I agree. I haven't seen anything drop.
Are we in the wrong setting?
No, same shit. Warlord's a drainer. Yeah, this shaman's pretty good, man. I'm noticing that. Like, he's not bad.
Adam,
You know, like I'm doing
green phase.
9.4 and he's doing 7. Oh yeah, this is like close. We tied, me and him. I'm gonna report that.
Adam,
I will.
what's his specs? Is he Ellie
I don't
or
know.
melee?
But look at that. We like tied. I mean, I beat him by like 0.3. So that's like rare. Did anyone get anything?
Nope, not a single
Jesus.
epic. For the
That was like a
last
good
couple.
run.
I know, yeah, that's pretty quick.
Oh yeah, we had a guy chat on Twitch. We never get any Twitch interaction. Guy's named Jubs. You know Jubs? Was he a former something that used to watch Pokemon?
What'd you say?
Did this guy used to watch Pokemon on Twitch, Jubs? I know you had a little bit of a people that would watch you on there, right? Or you had like a little community or something.
That was pretty long ago. I don't think there's much left over.
Oh, people doing the same
There
kind
could
of
have
thing.
just been like some random. Uh, it's more on YouTube because I posted the runs on there.
But I remember I looked back at old Twitch streams and you had people like interacting a little bit. It's like
Yeah.
hard to get. Maybe it's
Well,
just
there's only
WoW.
so many streams. It's hard to do. It's like a lot of work. It's intense.
Maybe it's WoW that just doesn't get anyone to come in too. No one seems to give a shit.
To do like a clean run, there's a lot of shit you have to remember and plan for and all this kind of stuff. It's
Yeah,
not
I think
easy.
I think you were doing something that actually people like wanted to watch on Twitch. They like you
Yes,
said, like they
speed
said, they like
runs.
speed rums. Yeah, like even like some of the stuff that will get people to watch on YouTube, they won't watch on Twitch. Just doesn't like cross over. There's like it's a different platform.
No, my Snorlax speedruns are actually optimal for what they are, even though they're like a goofy meme.
Oh,
They
I see.
are the best um, paths outside of like um, things I'm capable of for as like map hacks and weird types of manipulations and stuff like that. I just don't have the capability. But as far as like pathing and damage ranges and all that kind of stuff and move pools, it's optimized completely.
Hmm.
So that's why people like those that weird like it's I mean technically it's a meme, but I treat it like it was serious. So
Hmm. No, it was kind. I remember watching it. It was pretty entertaining.
yeah, some of the fights that are the hardest are these weird trash mobs you get. Not like gym leaders, or like Elite Four. It's like these weird fucking
Like as you're running and
people.
all your guys are already dead, then you like run into the
No,
grass and
no,
someone
no,
hits you.
not even that. No, no, it's like people who have like crazy uh combination of stuff that are just like out randomly in the map.
Oh, like mini bosses kind of thing, right?
Yeah, sort of, but like you come up to them and then like you don't even expect it and you just get wiped. Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
It's not always like the boss fights and gym leaders. It's like randos
Hmm.
because the every time you play the game, it has different settings and like presets that get manipulated onto everybody that you fight. or have.
Hmm. Yeah, Pokemon. People took complexly. I say they got it to a different level. What was that? Red or blue?
Red and blue,
Same
and then
thing.
yellow, and then gold, silver, heart, gold, soul silver, um,
Do they have Myrrh? They have Pokemon Myrrh.
platinum, diamond,
How come
pearl.
they don't have Myrrh?
What's more?
Well, like what they gave to Jesus. Come on, the three wise men. They brought Myrrh.
More? Oh,
You've never seen like Monty Python and the Holy Grail, or oh no, Life of Brian.
I've seen bits and pieces of both, but not all the way through.
Well, it's funny where like the wise men bring the one brings gold, the one brings silver, and the other one brings myrrh. And it was a funny joke in Life of Brian where like the wench is like, you don't have to bring the myrrh next time. You could leave the myrrh out. I think it's like incense myrrh. It's a good movie. Life of Brian, one of their better ones.
Yeah, I
Same with
remember when I had
Holy Grail.
IOC, they used to show tons of Monty Python reruns in their rotation.
Yeah, you know what? I have to say I never really liked their skits. I think that I like their movies better than their what is it, the Flying Circus. Their movies are definitely interesting. They're original.
Well, I
And
mean,
Brazil's fucking
we
great.
got they're British, so whatever we got is different from what they got. They got like all the you know raw shit. We got the like leftover translated stuff after they already had seen it. You know what I mean? Like it's different market.
Yeah, and I mean Brazil kind of brought in. I think it had Michael Palin at least. He's the doctor in Brazil. He's one of them.
You know that's good about Terry Gilliam. He'll bring them back and stuff and put
He's
them
kind of
in
the weirdest
movies.
one of that group too. It's like it's weird. He's an
Well, he's not
American.
really in it. He just did. He was
No, he's
animating
in
and shit
it.
initially.
No, he's in it. He's legit in it. If you look at some of the skits, he's in it. He's one of the members. It's weird. Hell, he shows up on camera. He was definitely their lesser one, but definitely in it. Yeah, I'm more on the side of writing.
No, he's doing stop motion stuff with puppets and
Yeah,
cutouts.
yeah, but he still does
It's a good
do.
combination of stuff. It's
Yeah,
like puppeteering, but with stop motion. Instead of drawing stuff, and that's like something I really wish I like picked up
yeah,
on and
cutouts are
did.
cool, man. It's not
It's
even
like
that hard to
instead of
do.
like puppeteering or hand drawn, it's like a combination of both where like you mix it just to have like
Makes it easy, man.
figurines and stuff. Yeah, and like
Also, I think a lot of his cutouts were like stuff from like historical books and shit. I don't know if he did a lot
you
of
remember
them.
that Mr. Bill shit? It was like a
Yeah, it was like a
really white
figurine.
guy with like a red shirt
Yeah, I
and
didn't like Mr. Bell.
I know I don't like it either, but remember how popular that shit was? That was fucking weird. Like that was a weird
Yeah,
fad I did not get.
yeah, it was
It
kind of
just felt
like
like a rip off of
pre-Adult
like South
Swim.
Park where they just die all the time.
Yeah, it was like
Or no, that was
pre-Adult
before
Swim
that.
kind of shit. I don't know. That's what I felt like. Mr. Bean
Mr.
was the
Bean?
same kind of shit. Like,
Yeah, exactly. That's like a weird like wave of comedy I have no connection to or like understanding of why it
I,
was popular.
I remember watching the Mr. Bean movie with Chris Reiser like multiple times. Like watching it like once and then like putting on like right after and watching it again. Weird. He was actually a person who was always into actually good shit. He always liked good stuff. You wouldn't think so.
No, I mean movie wise, definitely.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like movie wise, he always liked good
Music,
shit.
not so much like
Not so
five
much that.
finger death punch. I'm not so into.
Well, wasn't that like that was later when I think he was just trying to be like in the scene, in the crew of liking certain everyone. There became a point where people just I feel like stuff to like stuff when they didn't even really like it. They just wanted to be like, oh, I like hardcore too.
I mean, yeah, this you could do that like whenever you want. You could just pretend you like
Yeah,
something,
I
and
saw.
unless you get like interrogated, what's the
Yeah,
consequence?
I mean, I saw Tom do it. He was in a band. That was a punk band that, or like a hardcore like metal band that I feel like I never really remember him being into that before that. Like he just picked and choose when to do it. That's another thing.
Well,
Like
I mean,
some of that, like some of those, like kind of like punky metal stuff. Oh, it's so bad. Like at Tom's bachelor party, they had that on. I was just like, it was just so obnoxious. And, like, oh, hard to listen to. It's like not bad. Like once you hear it for like 3 minutes, but then like when you hear it for a couple hours, just fucking terrible. That's I guess
I,
that's just how I feel about it.
I don't know what it sounds like.
And you're I don't know. It's like some. It's like okay. I mean, have you ever heard like the Bronx or something? The band called the Bronx.
No,
It's like mix of emo, mix of metal, mix of punk. But it's like, and again, like I said, you hear it for a song or two, you're like, okay, this is all right, I tolerable. But then when you hear it for hours, it's just like terrible.
graining.
Yeah, it's funny. Like there's so much music that I wouldn't give a shit if you play it. Like you put on like Radiohead 3 albums, play it for hours, I wouldn't give a shit. Like, but
That's just
that
your chemical makeup. You
I
know,
guess so. It's just I don't know. I feel like I
that's your
question people
biology.
that I question people that think that they like it. I don't know. Like, what are you getting out of someone screaming at you for 4 hours? Like,
Well, I think it's more that for that that's more like a live format, not
yeah, I'm sure.
um,
I'm sure it would be fun live for an hour. For an hour, you know what I mean? Like, but after that, I don't know. I mean, the people when I was there, they're all like up doing drugs and shit, so they're up for hours and listening to that the whole time.
you're the top prospect, hitting prospect for the Mets. Just shit his pants hard.
Literally, shit his pants, or just metaphorically.
No, it was
There's got to be some people that have literally shit their
wow.
pants at the
He
plate,
choked
right?
so hard. He really like was not ready for the moment. Got
Has any
dominated
player like has any player legitimately shit their
embarrassingly.
pants?
Got dominated embarrassingly. So he's on the Mets. He's like their top hitting prospect in the organization. He's a catcher. He can't catch, so he should be DHing, but they don't play him there for some reason. And it was a 4-2 game, 2 on, and if he hit like an extra base hit or a home run, either would have tied or won it. Instead,
Hmm.
he struck out and shit his pants.
Well, speaking of which, I'm realizing I guess there's this guy called George Brett. He's a baseball player.
Yeah, on the Royals.
He shit his pants. He has a story where he's talking about it.
Yeah, I'm sure this had to have happened a bunch of times.
Yeah, I mean, probably all those fucking drunk third base coaches are shitting their pants like every game.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
they
they're
probably
fucking
just have like
bombed.
specialized MLB regulated depends,
Oh
that are
yeah,
like more advanced than your regular ones.
and they're all like drunk on like peach schnapps and
And
shit.
it
Like,
probably turns like whatever they shit into fuel,
yeah, it's
and
like
they could just like straw it into the dugout.
half of them are drinking like apricot snaps and peach snaps and shit. Like
Did you
that's
see
what.
this Ben Affleck Dunkin' Donuts commercial?
Which one? 'Cause you know why that exists too, right? That's the funniest
Is
part
this
about it.
connected to the movie
No,
release?
it exists because there was like there's like a meme where he's like I think he's got a
No,
Dunkin'
I
Donuts
know that.
coffee and he's like depressed smoking a cigarette and that's
Yeah,
why they
no, no, I know that, and he has like way too many like um, things to carry. Yeah, but I'm talking like he's trying to like combine that meme with Dunkin' Donuts into the release of his movie coming out all
Yeah,
together.
I think
That's
so.
an interesting marketing platform. I like it.
I'll
He's
have to
mixing
say,
food with
I've
film.
only heard really good things about that movie Air, so go see. I really liked also. I think he's a good talking about Sidney Lumet, someone who like kind of just makes a movie to make a movie, doesn't really put like a super style on it. Like like look at Wes Anderson, how it's like, oh god, it's like it's almost like vomit worthy how Wes Anderson his stuff is. Where at least like when you get like a Sidney Lumet or even like a Ben Affleck, it's just straight up a movie. There's something to appreciate about that, where you don't like stylize the shit out of it.
What I think we should do though, anyway, is petition the movie,
Oh yeah.
try and stop from getting made, and blame Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks and Rook, all of them.
Well, we should get sponsored by Rook. We could join the cult.
I feel like they're a cult, man. It's weird. Like
Oh no,
I
yeah, yeah.
see so many cars with that sticker on them that it freaks me out.
They're waiting
It's
for
weird.
the they're waiting
It's
for the Haley
fucking
Comet.
weird.
They're waiting for the Haley Comet to pass so they could OD on that caffeine and join
I've
the
never been
spaceship.
there. I got it a couple times, but
I've
I've never
never
like
got it.
actually been there, and it's so close to my house that I'm afraid of it.
It's
I'm
actually
afraid.
like closes
I feel like I'm
early.
gonna get indoctrinated, and I'm gonna be like on the Scientology platform, them explaining to me how like the coffee beans help my genetics or something.
Yeah, last time I saw like a Rook Coffee, like they closed at like 5 or 6, and I was never near one enough to like get it in the morning, so I was never able to get Rook Coffee. And I don't like iced
You ever
coffee,
tasted
so
it?
no, I never had it. I don't like iced
It's
coffee,
like
so I think
molasses.
I'm out of the vote for it.
It's like
Coffee's
molasses.
meant to be hot, in my opinion.
It is hot. They have hot coffee. What do you mean?
Okay,
Everyone's getting hot coffee.
I mean anyone who I've seen get it gets iced coffee.
Oh well, yeah, but it's not like they don't do it.
And I was
They'll
even
still
looking
make it.
like 75% of Starbucks' products are cold drinks. Either like the
What, like
frappuccino.
lemonade or some shit?
No, 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 like a cold brew or frappuccino, all that shit. That's like 75% of their business.
Well, a frappuccino is almost like a milkshake.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's not even
That's
coffee
the
anymore.
that's like, when you talk about that Super Size Me movie, someone needs to do a redo of Starbucks. Those drinks, like a frappuccino, I looked it up. It's like 500 calories. Basically,
Has
that's what.
anyone done it?
No, I mean, no one, I
Google
feel
it.
like
Make
Americans are
sure.
so dumb. They don't know. I don't think
So
Americans know.
make sure like that hasn't been made already. And I think if you made that, it would probably make a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty
Make
bad.
sure that hasn't been done before though. Like
When
or at least
like 500
well
calories
no, you can't
is
like patent
about
that. It's almost like a screenplay.
and also like 500 calories is about what you should get for like a meal. Like each like let's say you have
That's a good idea though because you don't think of like liquid calories.
no.
You just think
I
of
think
like
that's why people
eating.
are stupid. They don't realize.
Yeah, and even like sometimes you buy like stuff that is you think like it's marketed to be healthy and all that, and then you actually read the back of it, and it's just
Oh
as
yeah,
bad or if not worse
like
than what
Kind
you're already
Bar.
doing.
Look at Kind Bar. Look at the back of a Kind Bar. They
Right,
act
exactly. It's
they're
all like
terrible for you. It's a candy bar.
chocolate and
It's a candy
pretzels and
bar.
carbs and
Yeah.
fat. Yeah, exactly. It's just a candy bar
But they make
marketed
it
as
look
like
like it's a
energy,
protein bar.
fuel, protein. Right.
Yeah, that's just a candy bar. It's crazy. There's a lot of like Nature
What
Valley too does that. Same thing. Same kind of platform.
I mean, the whole thing about like Super Size Me was like him doing that whole like conquest competition thing. Like
Also,
you're not doing that.
here's a fucked up thing I learned the other
Like
day.
you would have to if you were gonna do that, you have to eat like protein bars and not anything else and see what would happen.
Here's
Has anyone
also
done that before?
I don't know, but here's
Because
another
that would
fuck.
be interesting and fucked up and weird to see how that like how your body responds to just nothing but that kind of shit.
But here's another fucked up thing I saw the other day. You in America, you can be like like the back of that label. You can be 10% off. Like if your product is 10% off that whole label, it doesn't matter. So it's like what they're saying, those statistics aren't even true. And then another thing is a lot of times it'll be like, look at the back of peanut butter thing. It'll be like 1 tablespoon is this. But then and they'll always say like 1 tablespoon is 38 grams or something. Then when you take out a tablespoon, you weigh it on like a food scale. The 1 tablespoon could be like fucking 48 grams. So then it's like you can see how skewed their statistics are. Like none of that shit is even
Yeah, you
accurate.
can manipulate it.
That's what no one realizes either. Like even that stuff that they're showing isn't even right.
Yo, I'll be we're in queue, right? I'll be
Yeah,
back
yeah.
for
I gotta take a
like
piss.
a couple minutes. I gotta go.
All right. I'll put up the BRB thing here. I totally legal copies of the Mario movie. So I will check that out. Got it through Israeli Croatian contact. 100% legal. I'm not some kind of shlomo. Gonna be a legal thing here. I got a couple things. Totally legal copies. I got Super Mario. I got Shazam. I got 65. I got Bikini Jones. The Temptation of. Let me see. Temple of Eros. It is funny. There's this It's called World MKV. They're putting up a bunch of torrents of these old pornos from the early 2000s. It is such an interesting phenomenon too. Um, Pornos that kind of it's something that's not going to exist in the future, and already really doesn't. But like these pornos that still try to have a story, or yeah, like I mean, this was a thing going back in the Cinemax days where you'd actually have these porno movies that try to actually have a point to them or like a little bit of a story, and then there's some like sex scenes but with no penetration, no showing genitalia, which is fucking weird. I mean, I think they're almost like when I watch these, I almost watch it just for like a comedy purpose, like seeing their bullshit in between scenes because there's nothing you're getting out of these porns. Not a thing. Also, like, when was this made? Retro Media Entertainment. There's a lot of legal shit thrown into this. You know what's interesting? The amount of let's see. Let's look at their credits here. Oh, we popped. You get that pop? We popped. I don't know if you got that pop, Leon. If not, we'll get it again. We're still waiting on it. All right. Let's see. You get that? Oh no! Did you get that pop? All right, good. All right, nice. Got it. I legally attained a few movies. I got the Super Mario Brothers movie from a Israeli Croatian contact I have. He's part Croatian, part Israeli.
If the
He,
Hawks beat the Heat tonight,
oh,
that's a
isn't it like getting towards playoffs? Am
big
I right?
upset.
Wait.
I
Is
wish
that
I bet on that shit.
is that the
Well,
buy-in? Was that the buy-in?
playing.
The play-in. That's it. Yeah.
Same thing. No, you had it right. Actually, I'm
Actually,
sorry. I shouldn't have corrected you.
I kind of like buy-in better. As far I think that's a better
No, I like it
name.
too because
More
I'm sure
like
half the fucking teams that are in this shit got bought into being.
no, but it's kind of like
That's what I like
casino-y.
about basketball. You know, like all the markets that hit, it's not by accident. You know,
Wait, so the Hawks beat
it's
who? Atlanta
Miami Heat.
Hawks. Oh, okay. I didn't know the Heat were decent. Don't they have that little rat motherfucker on the Hawks? They got that little rat guy. What's his
That
name?
motherfucker.
He like had some issues with the Knicks.
Oh, Trey Young.
Trae Young, that's it. He should be a Knick.
Yeah, he's ratty. Yeah.
They love him there in MSG, so I hear. Knicks are probably gonna win it all. From what I hear. From what I hear, they're the front runners. I heard that
They're
from
down
Knicks
this year.
fans though. Knicks
Hey,
fans will.
epic.
Oh, I see one. They'll forever think the Knicks will actually do something.
How's my damage?
Um, dude, I didn't even. Let me see. I don't think I even topped that there. That was World War Hulk was the main guy here. Let's see. World War Hulk. Unless I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Hold on. Yeah, this World War Hulk dude is good. Again, a level 11.
Can you add him?
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you,
tank.
it's just feral tanks are. That's all you have to. All you have to be is a feral tank. That seems like to be it.
Yeah, add,
That's
add
it.
this motherfucker.
Does he have gear? Like, what does he have?
I can't add a battle fucking tag, friend.
I mean, he's got some epics. That's basically it. It just seems like if you're
I
a
don't
feral
know.
tank,
Whatever he's doing, it's working. Doesn't matter his gear. He
yeah,
just knows how to play the character.
it's crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh yeah, so I heard people talking about the Marrow movie and talking about sequels, saying they should cast
What?
Danny DeVito as Wario and Dennis from Always Sunny as Waluigi. I think that could actually work.
What?
You know about Mario? There's a Mario movie. There might be a sequel. Probably will be a sequel. I mean, it's already made like
another epic.
it's made like a shit ton of money already. Made 500 million in fucking 3 days.
Good.
Yeah, no, it's not Disney at all. So a big fuck you to Disney. I'm all for that.
Yeah. Well, video game movies normally don't hit that good.
This one will. I mean, I've always it's one of those things I've always thought like for a long time, like going back 10 years ago, like why is there not a Pixar style Mario movie? Because everyone likes the characters already. It has a built-in audience.
Because
And
um
the John Leguizamo movies, John Leguizamo or whatever.
no, because they had like stuff competing with it, and then now they're like out of ideas, so they need something to reboot.
Yeah, Disney's or Nintendo's a little weird with their money too. Like they bought the Anaheim Ducks and the Angels, right? They own the Angels, or no, they own the Mariners, right? Or they did. They used to own the Mariners.
Cool.
Yeah, you used to be able to like. I think like a few
That's
years.
a boss.
That's a
Jesus
boss.
Christ.
Like a few years ago, you used to be able to order food to your seats from your Nintendo DS.
Did you add this tank?
Yeah, I added him. I don't think he. Oh, I don't think he added me
Tell
back.
him let's speed run and farm. You know, like say hello. I want to speed run farm with you. My name's Pete. I'm an Aquarius.
I'm Cancer. Aquarius is like the worst.
Well, you don't have to include any of that.
What's your sign? You're a May, right?
Leo, I think, or Taurus.
No. Yeah, that's weird, man. You don't fit that. He already left. He didn't even talk to me.
He didn't accept it.
Nope. This other
Mm.
guy did. This other rogue.
This guy's got one epic and some heirlooms. Yeah.
Both you and Doug are Taurus. It's a weird. You guys both don't really fit that.
I'm not really into astrology. Yes.
No. You don't check your charts, bro?
I don't know like what this
Bro, you
world.
don't check your charts?
I remember there was this Asian restaurant we went to that had like all that stuff on napkins a lot, but their food was really good.
Yeah, but that was Chinese zodiac.
Yeah, I don't remember what town was that in their like city.
That was in East Windsor. That they changed
Yeah,
owners, but they're still pretty good. But it's they're a little different, but still pretty good. They have the best like like those wonton noodles. They had like the best version of. They had the best like wonton noodles that exist like ever. I feel like they're very greasy, but they're good. Do you remember
they're
those?
supposed to be.
Nah, because a lot of Chinese places, they have those little shitty crackers that are like, I don't know how to explain them, but they're just terrible. They don't even have like there's like no point even using them.
Yeah, they're like over dried and stale.
Yeah, it's like and they're kind of like small. Those like legitimately feels like wonton noodles that they threw in a fryer. I had ShopRite wonton soup. It was pretty awful. Tried it the other day. Awful. It's always like you see that ShopRite food and you're like, oh, maybe I should try this, and then it's like, oh no, this is really bad. This is why it's from ShopRite.
Wow, that looks weird. Ray Liotta and Charlie Day had a movie.
What movie? What are you talking about? Really? What the
It's
fuck did
like
they do?
posthumous, I think, because Ray Liotta's dead.
Wait, I thought his
Oh,
last
it looks
movie was gonna
really
be
bad.
Cocaine
Oh,
Bear.
it's so weird. Oh my god.
Oh, it's
Oh my
called
god.
Fool's Paradise. This must be his
God, it
last
looks
thing.
so bad. Holy shit.
I mean, it's
Oh no.
I'm glad though that this is his last movie because he got like brutally killed in Cocaine Bear. I thought that was gonna be his last part.
I bet.
I hear that this is the show called Blackbird. It's supposed to be really good, and that's got Ray Liotta in it. It's supposed to be like very very good. Criminally underrated. I always hear. I've heard good things. I've heard it's a very good story. It's got what's his name? There's this fat guy from Cobra Kai who's in it, who's always a pretty good actor too.
Judd Lovitz.
No, he's like what's his name? He won an Oscar, or he won another one. He won a Golden Globe. What's his name? His name is Paul Walter Hauser. I don't know if you ever heard of that guy, Paul Walter Hauser, but he's always good in everything he's in.
It sounds familiar.
He's a good actor. He's also used to be in some funny stuff. Like he's in I Think You Should Leave. Have you ever seen I Think You Should Leave? Because that is something, if you haven't seen it, like I really recommend it as far as like sketch comedy
I've
goes.
seen I, Tanya, Black Klansman. Um,
I'm gonna yeah. There's this I Think You Should Leave show is
I've seen him in Cobra Kai. I've seen him in
okay, yeah. He's good, man. He's really good.
he's in Reno 911.
Maybe the new movie?
Yo, I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Probably the new movie. You know, like the one that came out recently?
Oh yeah, he's in Super Troopers 2.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. Oh shit,
It's
you're
a good
right.
role. It's
Oh
like
yeah,
a real good role to get.
he's in the reboot of
He's
Reno
done stuff with
911.
Key and Peele too, and he was in well, I mean, the first time I ever saw him was in Always Sunny.
There's also this hot blonde who's in Key and Peele as like a side actress, and she used to be in Chappelle Show bits. I'm trying to figure out who she is. It's like just she's pretty good looking and she's funny. I was actually just thinking about it. Like I have to look up who this girl is. She's always pretty good. She does not get listed on their crew that much, though. I see. Maybe it's Shelby Furrow. Janet Varney. That's who it is. She's always pretty funny in the roles she does. I want to say she was in. I could be wrong. I thought she was in Chappelle Show a good bit. Maybe it's something else though, or she might have been in Kroll Show or Children's Hospital, something like that.
There's a lot of people on Children's Hospital. They had so many cameos.
Yeah, you know that one girl. What's her name? She's got the big tits. She's like the Jewy girl.
Like Bell
Yeah, she was dating Chris Rock for like a long time, and then like I think
and
he.
Eric Andre, I thought too. Oh no, I'm thinking of no, that's Rosario Dawson.
You're thinking of that the girl from the video, the music video, the Robin Thicke video. What's her name?
No, Rosario Dawson was in like Sin City.
Well, who's
And
the Robin Thicke girl? She shows her tits in that video.
I don't know. She's in like Gone Girl or some shit.
Yeah,
Uh,
she was dating Eric Andre, I think, for like a week or something, and now she's dating one of those fucking British celebrities. I don't know that the gay one or something. The one
we
who's
need
kind of
more
gay
British
but not
crossover
gay.
stuff.
Like, have you heard of this person called Harry Styles? Because it doesn't really. I've heard of them, but I don't really know who the fuck it is.
Yeah, he's in that weird "Don't Worry, Baby" movie with it's like about like mind control and like
Don't worry, darling.
artificial reality.
Like a step. It looks like a Stepford Wives kind of thing.
Yeah, but it's also linked into like Matrix type stuff where you're like you're there, but you're actually like lying in a bed.
Oh,
Wearing, like, a
okay.
sweatshirt and
That's like
stuff.
what I thought when I saw the
Mhm.
trailer. That this is like an artificial reality. I didn't really know. I think it's directed by a girl. What's her name? She's pretty famous. It's
From Hurt Locker.
I think I want to say Olivia Wilde directed the movie or wrote it or something like that. Yeah, she directed it. Olivia Wilde.
She's in it.
Yeah, I like Florence Pugh. I'm a fan of her. I think she's always pretty good.
Yeah, I agree. She's British, right?
She's like the
Or
new Alison Lohman. She's the new Alison Lohman. If you
I
go
don't
back
think
in
Alison
time.
Lohman really had much going on to be the next one.
I don't know, man. She had Drag Me to Hell. She was in that Big Fish. I don't know, man.
And
Pretty
what else?
similar.
Those two.
She's in other stuff, but I think
Well,
she's dead
plus
now,
she
right?
was
She's
in
dead now?
Hereditary and this, and I know she's in other stuff. I just don't know what they are.
What does she look like now? I'm wondering. She face down in a gutter or something?
Who?
Alison Lohman, what happened to her?
Oh, I don't know. I don't. Yeah, I don't know.
I thought you were part of the fan club.
I no, I didn't. I didn't know there was one.
Is there a Lake Bell fan club? There's a big titted Jewish girl fan club because
Yeah,
she
I
would be
would
topping
think.
that.
Uh, I mean, there's others, but she's definitely like high on the list.
Well, you know what? Honestly, I think a lot of Jewish women do have big tits. It's kind of a thing. Look at
You're saying it's like a genetic predisposition.
I think so a lot. I mean, look at Sarah Silverman. I mean, even not that they're good tits, but
Okay,
like
you're
Susie
two out of
from
two on examples. Yeah.
Curb Your Enthusiasm. She's got big tits. They're not good, but they're big.
Ugh, I don't even think of her like that. Ugh, making
Uh,
me feel like sick.
well, what about the part where you see her in like the leather outfit? You
No,
know,
yeah, I don't know.
and I think wait, she popped into Larry's when he's jacking off. She was a pop
I know,
in.
yeah, that was terrible. That's what's made it like bad was like it's just as it was like if not worse for him, for everyone else.
Yeah, you gotta. I'm gonna
You
send you
remember
this
when like
sketch.
he was
You gotta
driving
see
around
this.
in that weird car and she was like orgasming from the vibrations of him driving?
Oh yeah, yeah. That was and she has like she kind of
And then he got
moan.
into an
She was
accident,
hilarious
right?
in that. She did a good job. Her moans were like creepy, like
Yeah, they're like foreboding.
like exactly what you'd expect someone like that to be. Yeah, she's pretty good. She knows what she's
No,
doing.
yeah, she's a very good. She's very great. She's like great at that part, but
Yeah.
she's also like too good at it to where like I find her very obnoxious and
Oh
annoying.
yeah.
So
Yeah, you got to check out this link I sent you. It's worth watching. The good skits in this show are like some of the best things that's come out over the past like 10 years as far as comedy. This guy was like, he wrote for SNL and he was on it, but they literally like never used any of his fucking skits. They never really put him in anything. And then he does this show and it's like really good. Pretty good. I mean, better than, a skit show is always hit and miss. But I watched that History of the World Part 2 and that was like 75% miss. Maybe even more. Maybe like 90% miss, 10% funny.
I mean, sketch comedy's hard, man. You know, it's not.
I would say his show is pretty much like the opposite, where it's like maybe 75% good, 25% like eh. Key and Peele had that too. There's a lot of Key and Peele sketches that are like, eh. But I really like that bit where he's dressed up as like the fat guy who likes Lord of the Rings, ordering food. You know what I'm talking about with that?
For fake people that are just figurines. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
but he also just looks like. Uh, to me, he looks a little bit like fuck. What's the director? Peter Jackson.
Oh yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Oh yeah, I have to see that. I know you sent me that link. I think I know most of the parts he's in when he's in movies. But yeah, I mean, hey, you're making a fucking movie like that, you might as well put yourself in it. His kids are in Lord of the Rings a good bit. I know that, like the little Hobbit that are like listening to Bilbo's story. Those are his kids. I know that. The first one there. Speaking of which, Return of the King, 20-year 20-year anniversary. coming up. It's crazy. It's been a while. Been a
What
long
do you do,
time.
like extended shit?
They're putting it out in theaters, which it's stupid that like
Yeah,
how did you
I've
not
seen this guy's
miss?
stuff. Um, he did like fucking remember that clip I shared with like the sloppy steaks? That was like straight out of Tim and
Yeah,
Eric.
yeah. No, he actually has a big vibe of if you cross Tim and Eric with Eric Andre and like
Yeah,
Kroll and regular
it
stuff,
is.
like
Like, it's like
he's
a
good.
hybrid.
Yeah, I mean you could. I'm sure he's influenced by all that shit too. And there's a really good bit where he's like driving and doesn't know how to drive. I mean, he's been like memed a lot too.
Well, it's good. You need that kind of like micro build of a fan base. You
But
know, like
yeah,
it can't just all be like promo shit. You know, like you gotta like get lucky on like a meme or some kind of TikTok shit.
yeah, the hat bit that I sent you, and then this ghost tour bit are like legit, like really good skits.
Well, I can't. Can I watch it and not get taken down?
Yeah, I mean, you could. I sent it. Well, I sent it to you. You know,
Built in 1887, 5 generations.
I know, but the audio will pick up.
Welcome to the Margaret Oaks Mansion Ghost Tour.
I wonder.
Built in 1887, 5 generations.
Like, can you just show it, or we'll get in trouble?
I'll probably get in trouble for that.
All right, so I'll have to watch it like off.
Yeah, but it's worth watching though. It's funny.
This mansion and an unusual number.
Can you hear the audio?
Yeah, I can hear it. It sounds funny. Maybe that might be fine.
There are over 20 suspicious deaths. So during the tour, I want you guys to stay close by.
It's kind of like Goosebumps.
It's just after 10 p.m. This is the adult tour, which means you can drink if you want, and we can say whatever the hell we want. Cheers. Sorry? Cheers. Like calm shot. You can say that. You said we can say whatever the hell we want. Horsecar. Yes. There are no rules about that. But let's do try and keep the comments and questions related to the ghost tour. Now, I want you to follow me.
Yes, I can see this all in my head just hearing it.
Side here in the dining room, or as we like to call it at the Margaret.
What?
I can see all this in my head just hearing the audio. So keep going. Yeah, it's funny.
Well, no, we're like this is too much. Just
No, it's to keep playing it. I don't think it'll get picked up.
The guy.
I can.
That's
Your mic
talking
can like
has
barely
a
hear it.
similar
So
vibe to that guy who got pulled over with all the drugs and coke and stuff.
yeah, he kind of looks like that fucking guy. Yeah, it's true.
From fucking
The Flash.
what is that? The Flash, yeah, the Flash.
Ezra Miller.
Wait, and also, wasn't that motherfucker in that British TV show with the superheroes?
No. But that kid's good. That kid's good. I always
looks
thought
like
like,
fucking-
and now I think he's in
He looks
Umbrella
like the original
Academy.
Batman.
So I think he's kind of famous now. He's Umbrella, but I don't know. I think Umbrella Academy is kind of done
Umbrella Corp, yeah.
with Elliot Page.
That's good. You know, at least they're getting something, even if it's like TV
Yeah, kind of.
or whatever.
She was like when she was kind of like trying to be pretty. She was always like pretty hot. It kind of sucks that she's. I don't know.
Oh wow, I saw Lizzo now. Oh man, Jack Black too.
Yeah,
wow, this looks fucking weird.
it sucks too because I like Jack Black. I have no problem with him.
Is this shit?
Yeah, I mean, watch the
man.
clip of them talking. It's like she is like. There's no reason to give her a part in anything. She's just not like good.
Yeah, they're force feeding it.
But it's also like if you're trying to make like a show that's good and like this is like their like Disney Plus. The first thing they put out was The Mandalorian. So this is like your flagship show. Why would you put like subpar acting in it that you know is like someone who's never acted before? It just seems like I don't know, forced that you want to put in black or fat agenda or whatever. I don't know.
They gotta see how it sells. If it doesn't work, then they'll go back to other shit. You know,
Where you at in that
it's all
clip?
about like what's gonna make them money.
Keep playing
They
that.
don't really care, like politically, what's going on.
Keep playing that Ghost Tour.
Mansion, the dying room. Any of these little fuckers ever pop out of the fucking wall and say, "Fuck, there's a horse cock in my room or a donkey dick"? Not to my knowledge. These are the exact dishes that were set out for Eliza and Henry Farsley the night they met their untimely demise. I guess Henry should have swiped left. Any of these fuckers ever fucking fall out of the ceiling and have like a big messy shit? I don't have an answer. Or have a table
I have a question. When people see Eliza and Henry, what are they wearing?
Okay, that's a great question. So we find apparitions on the
It's funny how it's funny how like agitated and annoyed he is that she asked like a normal question.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Instead of just like that being okay and like passive.
around, dude, and you see like one of their big old fucking hairy nuts.
Hey, can I talk to you for a second, please?
Look, I'm glad you're having fun. It's interesting, it goes, but you're ruining it. See, it's not for kids.
I work really hard at what I do, and you're totally insulting me.
I just asked if they're ever falling out of the sea.
Follow the hell up! Stop trying to be funny. This is the worst day I've ever. Shut the hell up. Got it?
Yes. Good. Exactly to the day, 3 years later, just as she predicted it. And the only witness, the exact same Charles Croft who had seen her mother's fall. Does anybody have any questions? Not trying to be funny. Not trying to get a laugh. Don't want anybody to have the worst day at their job. But do any of these ever blast out of the wall and have like a huge cum shot? They don't. Okay. Cool. I just asked you not to do this. You can't change the rules just because you don't like how I'm doing it. Can we or can we not swear?
Yes, I'm not changing any rules.
Big fat load of content.
I'm just asking you. More judgment when you talk.
I don't know what is going on. Somewhere our wires got crossed. You're saying we're allowed to swear. I'm saying big fat load of cum and horse cum. We're getting mad. You see where I'm like, I've had enough. Okay, you're done. You're done. Crap. Now get on.
Have you ever been on a ghost tour too?
No,
It's like the corniest fucking people ever.
Man, I don't know if I've ever been on a tour. I think I've been on like, oh fuck. I've had to been on tours before. I just don't know what for.
I
Like
went
a
on a ghost tour in Cape
Factory
May.
or something?
Ever been to Cape May ever, actually?
Yeah, I think so.
I went on a
But I
ghost
don't know
tour
if
in
I got a
Cape
tour
May.
there.
Yeah, it's all the way down there. It's actually really pretty cool. It's a nice fucking place. It's just weird. It's like Allentown at the beach.
That's with like all those tangent bikes, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean there was a bunch of those. I saw that.
Tangent bikes.
Yeah.
They scare the shit out of me, man.
It's just like a really ritzy beach. It's like you're not getting the seaside trash. It's totally different.
It'd be a good horror movie where like it's like somebody stranded in a tandem bike, and the other 3 people are all dead, and they gotta like pedal them all their dead weight across.
Well, that's one thing I definitely.
They contemplate whether or not they eat them or they like dump them off. So
That's-
it's easier for them to keep going.
That was one thing I really liked about Us was the whole like boardwalk, creepy like place. I thought that was really like good and accurate. All those places always kind of creep me
I
out
don't
in
know.
general.
That's a movie I really had no interest to go back and see again.
Yeah, I don't know though. It's like I don't know. It's one of those I think is more. I think about it. I think about that movie often. So it's like I'll give it that. I think it's not like I didn't really like it a lot, but I do think about that movie.
Well, maybe because the marketing and trailers are really good.
Yeah, it could be that. It's just I think it's interesting. Also, I think there is like a deeper meaning about cloning and shit in there. A lot of his movies, there's like a weird, deeper meaning to it. The whole cloning thing, I think, is a thing. I think he's kind of talking about that. Like, what if our clones get out? The ones that like Hollywood knows about. Those Hollywood clones. Jim Carrey clones.
Well, it's some sort of like something I was thinking about too with like all those like deep fakes. You know, instead of like having just digital versions of people, they
Yeah,
create like clone versions, and then
that's true.
you find like remember in Fly, like the second one where there's that like dog pit that's all mutilated.
Yeah,
Imagine like instead of the dog, it's like your like sex clone.
yeah, exactly. It's creepy. There could be
I
sex
know that'd be
clones.
like a crazy fucked up sequence in a movie, but it's like I
Could be
don't
a
have the
thing.
plot to build around it.
That's the thing. I feel like it could be a thing. You know.
Yeah, well, that's what people like about like what's that motherfucker Gummo and shit. You know, it's just not really a narrative. It's just a bunch of random.
Wait, who's that
It,
director
it,
again? I'm not. I'm
yeah,
not a
like
big
well,
fan of
and
his.
something was like Freddy Got Fingered too. They're not like narrative films. They're just like a bunch of film sequences and stuff
Yeah, I mean, Freddy Got
mixed
Fingered
in all over
is
the place.
fucking original as shit. You know, there's no other movie like it. You got to give it that. Nothing like that. And also, I like all the animation parts. I thought that was kind of cool. It's like Rocco's Modern
Yeah,
Life.
a lot of his stuff looked like Bill Plimpton colored
Yeah,
pencil animations
but I've always
style.
liked seeing like animation within like something you're watching. Like I remember like Wacky Deli and shit was cool. Rocco. That was like one of my favorite Rocco episodes. The Wacky Deli one.
That was when uh, he goes to visit the son.
Yeah, that's right. It's Miss Bighead's son. That's right. And he's got like a cartoon. He's got some other cartoon that's popular. And then he like
Yeah,
makes Wacky
Rocko's Modern
Deli.
Life and Ren and Stimpy were like my two favorites. I was not that much into Doug, even though
No, I don't
there's
really like
definitely a
Doug.
lot of memorable episodes and good episodes. It just made me kind of feel shitty.
The one that I liked of Doug was the one where they where he wrote a comic with Skeeter. That episode I remember liking a lot. He wrote Quail
Yeah, I
Man,
remember Alex
Silver Skeeter.
Alessi or whatever I forget his name came over to my house once and we tried writing comics. It was really weird.
Yeah, he I mean, he made a movie recently. It's like it looks really shitty. But he did make it. He's like the main character in it. Really fucking pretty bad. Looks
Wasn't
pretty
like
awful.
Sci-Fi Channel.
I think he released it independently kind of thing. But he did do it.
You wonder how much you can get just from like what's that site where you just ask for like donations if you're like sick?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, like GoFundMe kind of thing.
Yeah, that's it. GoFundMe.
He could have done that. I don't know. It's called When Everything's Gone. Is his movie.
Hmm.
I'll send you the trailer. He's the main character. He was always one of those people that was super full of himself for like absolutely no reason. like you have no reason to be full of yourself.
Wake up! Wake up! They're gone, Chris.
This is something I could probably play.
Wait, what is happening? Oh, that was the.
I think it's like an like a.
The no-go monsters out there. You can't be real. Lost people.
It's like so many so many logos. There's
Yeah,
like
I noticed
80
that.
logos that just
Yep.
popped up. I don't even know what the fuck just happened.
Well, they're like all little title credits. They just look bad too.
I know, but like, is this like every single festival connection you could possibly have to post there? I don't. I saw like 40 of them.
Probably, yeah.
It scavenged whatever it took. Could have left me for dead.
I mean, if you're gonna make a movie like this and have it be,
I
you
mean,
know,
it
like
doesn't really look that bad. I don't know.
I don't know, it looks pretty bad.
I always found it. I always found it like off-putting how much he really wanted to be Quail Man. I was like I never understood the connection to Quail Man.
Oh, you mean
Like,
Doug?
No, the guy in this movie.
Alex Alessi.
Yeah, I never understood why he like felt so connected to Quail Man, and I was like, Quail Man was like such a secondary, barely. He was like barely in stuff.
Yeah, he's got some weird videos. I'm looking at his channel, man.
We can find him. Oh, that's the last one I have.
Hey, it's okay.
I guess he's trying to do kind of like podcasting stuff. I don't know what he's trying to do.
Find this man. They led us here. Cannot be
Ugh.
We have to
Got
find
some.
them. They can be out there stranded and alone. Wake up.
Wake up!
Chris.
It's Alex Alessi from Millstone.
I don't know. This is
Hey, he made a
it's,
movie.
like,
I'll give
not
him
as
credit
bad
for
as I
that.
thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, I mean,
I was
you
thinking
know,
more like sci-fi CGI type shit.
you make a movie, it can't be, you know, there's some work to it. You got to give him credit for that. It's not easy. Ain't easy.
Tim Robinson was on SNL.
Yeah, he was a writer on SNL and he was a cast member, but I don't think he really got a whole lot of play at all. He doesn't really fit that scene.
No, it's good though. He has something else to do, or like another outlet.
Yeah, and there's actually in that show, there's like a girl that's in a lot of skits, but it turns out she's like a trans person. That was a little surprising. You wouldn't really think
What,
it.
that he chose to do that?
No, it's just you can't tell. I didn't know she was until I heard it. She was like in She-Hulk, I think, too. That was just kind of weird to see.
Ooh, that's always a good sign. Whenever I
Yeah.
hear She-Hulk now, I'm just like completely tuned in.
I mean, hey, I'm hoping for a second season.
I'm hoping for 20.
I'm hoping for more too.
We should rival MASH. If MASH can have 50, why not? You know?
Oh yeah, I mean it was fucking top notch, man. Daredevil does the walk of shame after he has sex with her. She basically rapes a couple guys, but it's like, fine.
I remember
'Cause-
seeing like these clips where the CGI was so bad.
Oh, it's
I was
bad.
confused on whether or not this was like the actual released episode or it was like just behind the scenes type stuff.
Oh no, it looks really bad, and it sucks
I
because
know.
I've heard
Like, I
that.
found it after. I was like, "That's this show." I was like, "Oh my god! Like this is like so low budget looking."
Yeah, and she's like a big slut,
Why
like
is
drunk.
it so low budget? Like,
It's weird
these
too because
franchises make so much money.
she's like a big slut and she's like a big drunk. It's just weird to see.
Wow, this motherfucker had 2 home runs and 9 RBI against.
Who, the Bear Jew?
No, this guy Ryan Mountcastle on
Mhm.
the Baltimore Orioles. Motherfucker.
Yeah, but aren't they kind of the worst in that AL or whatever? AL East.
I don't know. I'm really not good on like divisions and stuff and leagues. I vaguely know leagues. I really just focus on like stats and individual players. I need to do stuff.
Well, is any team getting off to like a ridiculous start or no?
Well,
Still
that
early.
guy, that Mountcastle guy who had that 9 RBI game against me was the last person to do that since 2000. Adam
Oh wow,
Duvall from the Marlins did that.
Robert Duvall.
So 2000. I'm the last person since 2000 to get fucked by a 9 RBI game.
Is he related to Robert Duvall?
Who?
This guy you said, Duvall.
Adam? Oh, I don't know.
Robert.
Possibly. You never know. Like I
Nepotism
didn't
kind of shit.
realize for a long time that the fucking Maras were related to Kate Mara and Rooney.
Oh yeah. How do you think they
I
got
like
in
Kate
there?
better. I think Kate Mara is pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I think Rooney Mara is pretty cute too. They're both pretty good.
Okay, I don't know. All her roles are like so weird.
Yeah, I
And,
mean,
like,
Kate Mara is like pretty. She was in The Martian, right? Is that the one in The Martian?
one of the Martians.
The one, the Martian with Matt Damon.
Oh,
Matt Damon's a pretty classic actor too. Always pretty good. Pretty good.
I don't know. I was talking about Kate Mara. You brought up Matt Damon. I wasn't thinking about.
Oh, I was
Matt
thinking
Damon.
the Martian.
Yeah, that movie. It's
It was okay.
okay. Yeah. I definitely saw it and thought it was all right, but it's not something I want to like watch again.
I think I actually saw it a couple times. I think I did see it a couple times. Saw it on TV, that kind of thing.
Yeah, no, I definitely saw it more than once.
I think I
Not,
saw it in
like,
theaters. I want to say.
Paying attention fully, but it was on. Yeah.
I actually could have saw it in theaters. I don't really remember. I think I might have.
Somebody did. I mean, I feel like it sold pretty well.
Yeah, it definitely did sell well. It didn't do bad.
Did you see that Downsized movie?
Down syndrome movie?
Downsized.
No, where he's like a little person or something.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? It's Matt Damon being shrunk down to live in some.
No, I didn't see that.
miniature-
It actually seems more interesting now, like when I hear about it on hindsight. It's supposed to be like one of those so bad it's good movies, I hear.
I saw bits and pieces of it, and it was very. It was like very very weird
I want to say
in
it's
a
the
bad
dude who
way.
isn't it the
It
guy who
had
did
like almost like
Schenectady?
Waterworld vibes to it, you know.
Isn't it the dude who did Schenectady? That guy? I think it's him. The guy's John
No.
Malkovich writer.
Charlie
think it is.
Kaufman.
I think it is, man.
No way.
I'm pretty
He's
sure it
just doing a
is.
favor. Maybe he had to like instead of like Matt Damon like forcing him to do something else, he settled for this.
Oh no, it's Alexander Payne.
Oh, that's the guy from
About Smith and Sideways. Yeah, he's not bad either.
and what's that George Clooney one with
Descendants.
yeah. He's got a lot of good shit.
Yeah, he's
that
not a bad
guy's
filmmaker.
in Nebraska.
Yeah, that's him too. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a lot of I mean, not like, you know, not like great movies or anything, but like they're all good. I don't know.
Yeah, he's a good regular filmmaker. Nothing
Solid.
like
Like
yeah.
shit is watchable.
And he's like
Like,
in solid indie
nothing that
filmmaker,
great.
you know, like he's no James Cameron. He's
Yeah, I can't wait to see are they making another fuck's that shit with the blue people?
Avatar. They're making 5. There's gonna be
Dune, right?
5. Yeah, there's gonna be 3. There's gonna be 4 more. So get ready for another. Or no, 3 more. There's gonna be another 3 more at least.
That's how they're doing it, where like they're shooting all of it at once, and then they're gonna space them out on releasing.
Yeah, he shot it all at once. They shot like I mean, there was an interview with Edie
This is
Falco.
this is our Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah. Well, he he compared himself to Tolkien the other day. He said how he understands Tolkien's way of creating a universe. It was like something like really like, are you kidding me, dude?
Wow. Yeah, because they're really on the same level.
Yeah, honestly, he kind of said he was. He like basically said he's on the same level as Tolkien. It was like pretty insulting. Like It's like, dude, you're not
Well,
anywhere
financially,
close.
Tolkien will never be on his level.
I think he kind of
ever.
said that too. He's like, I made more money than Tolkien. Like he kind of said that. That's sort of how
Really?
he's
Did he have his cock out when he said it?
probably.
Like, did he pull his fly open?
Yeah, I think he was like fucking a
At least said it with
submarine or
his
something.
balls out.
He was underwater while he did the interview.
Yeah, like 8,000 leagues.
Yeah, he was fucking the abyss monster.
Yeah, that movie sucks. That's one of his
I don't
early.
know, it's actually pretty good. I don't know. I kind of like Abyss. I like him as a filmmaker. I don't think he's a bad filmmaker.
Fucking shitty water CGI, like
Yeah, it's early for
left
that.
the wind flowing through a fucking ship.
But yeah, I was reading this interview with Edie Falco, who did one of the voices in the Avatar, and she said how I shot this fucking 7 years ago. She's like, I did my part 7 years ago. I thought the movie already came out and flopped. She was like, I didn't know it was being released. I thought it was already done a long time ago, and it never like did anything.
She didn't think Avatar was gonna sell.
Well, I think she just forgot about it. It was when you like do your voice thing 7 years ago and it hasn't been released. You like think, oh, it probably already happened and I didn't see it. Like you don't think it fucking was just sitting there making it. I mean, I have the copy of it right now, and it doesn't. I don't know. Avatar just doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah, no, it sucks.
Yeah, I don't get it so much. I just want a BG here. I won that shitty BG with the ships and the crystals. I get a crate. Let's see if I get anything here. Nope. Nothing good. All right, man. I'm signing off, dude. Yeah, we should do more podcasty type things in the future. Probably funner.
Well, we gotta finish that owner stuff. It's a lot to break down.
Yeah, that's why, like I said, with Dave, like we really should do a pre-stream with Dave where we kind of go through the list, talk about everything, maybe make our categories a little clearer, and then we do our ultra video where we go movie by movie and talk about it.
Well, or I mean, you could break it up into segments too. It's hard to gauge how long. Like,
I mean, I don't want to put
something's
80 movies
like,
on
it's
it.
too
Yeah.
long, you might want to break it down.
Yeah, I'm not putting 80 movies on it, you know. Kind of like that, whatever that.
No. A
maybe
lot of them are so irrelevant to not even probably bring up, but at least you have them like there if you want to talk about it.
Yeah, like that one stream we did with the movie characters. I don't know how many there were, but that felt like a good amount where we can go through each. Maybe that was like 25. Was 50? Wow. We didn't go through them that long though. We didn't go through each.
No, maybe it was less than that. I don't remember.
I think it was 50. I think it was.
I know it was just like a full page of like little face, like screenshots.
But maybe we could do like something like 40. Man, 50, actually 50 might not even be that bad to go through. You'd be surprised. All right, man. Heading out. Later, dude. Blue the Coop. All right. So, no one interacted today. What are you doing? You should be shamed, you people. This is good content. You don't want to interact with good content, guys. I'm playing WoW here. I'm doing dungeons. Doing PvP. This is fun stuff, guys. Hey, maybe you're watching the replay, and if you are, hey, get on here when it's live. You get there, you can subscribe, you can click that bell thing, get notified when we go live. Gonna have good stuff coming up in the future. We got some fun stuff. So be sure to check us out because these streams with these boner comedies are gonna be really good. They're gonna be funny. Gonna break the bank. This is gonna be the viral video. This is gonna be it, guys. This is gonna hit. So if you want to be part of something special, you fuckers want to be part of something special, hit that bell, subscribe, slap that shit, slap back and forth like Will Smith. See you guys.